Growth trader. So this is a new video where we'll be looking at the global markets and we shall be predicting Nifty for the next 1 to 2 weeks. So let's have a look at it without further delay. So here is the chart of S&P 500. So you can see it clearly. So it did break down from a symmetrical triangle pattern, which I have marked in this case. So overall it was on a sideways range from about with a high of about 4800 and low of about 4200, as you can see here. And since April 2021 it has not given a single percentage of return. So this is not a good thing, to be honest. But what is the major concern as of now is the momentum. So just have a look at the momentum, how strong the selling pressure is, right? So if I just zoom this in, you can see the red candles here, right? So after the breakdown it was followed by a nice follow through, a red candle followed by some up move, some short, some profit booking on the buy side, right? And then we saw a major downfall. So this 4170 support level that got broken on the last trading session, right? And still the price is trading at around a decent enough support zone. If I were to show that to you, so here you can see there is some consolidation happening around this level previously. So yeah, we may expect a small pullback on Monday in S&P 500. That can be of about 1% or so, right? After which we may expect some further downfall. So that is what the technicals are showing as of now. If I draw the 200 period exponential moving average, so the price is trading well below that, right? So previously it did go down, but it was quite fast to recover from the bottom, right? But right now what we can see is again the strong selling pressure is being seen in the US market. This is not a good sign. Look at the candle sizes here, they were not as large as what they are forming currently, right? Having a look at DJI, that is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, so here too we are witnessing a similar kind of a thing. So last time this fall was majorly due to Netflix getting down by 20% after an underwhelming earnings declaration. But this time, what we see is the same thing happening in the stock of Amazon, right? It did come with not so good earnings result, right? So what you can see right now is that the price is on a major downfall. The DJI is down by about 940 points since the last trading session. And this fall, this is not looking great. Just look at the size of the candles, right? So here we can see some bounce in the short term at around the 32,600 level. So taking a look at the Amazon stock, that should tell us a few things. So just have a look at it. Yeah, so it did go down by about 14% on the last trading session, which you can see it very clear here, right? So this is not a really good sign for the entire US market as well as the global market, because you know about it, right? The US market influences the global markets by a lot, right? Even the crypto market is not doing great. If I show you the chart of Bitcoin, this is also fairly, it looks still decent enough, because what I can see here is a major area of support, right? Price did bounce off from this region a fair lot of times, right? So of course Bitcoin, it is still looking decently good, right? I am not expecting a further downfall until and unless we break 36,000, right? 36,000 and sustain below it. So that should be the case for Bitcoin. Now let's have a look at the Indian markets, right? So the Nifty, if I were to show that to you, here also this bearish engulfing is really concerning, to be honest, because the price was on a nice consolidation in between the 17,500 400 and the 16,900, right? It was consolidating at around the 200 period EMA as well as the 50 EMA. So taking a look at the US markets, we can easily say that Nifty is going to open gap down on Monday, right? So Of course, nobody knows the way the US markets have gone down. If we see a similar kind of thing in Nifty, then of course will surely see the 200 exponential moving average breakdown pretty soon, after which the potential targets on the downsides are going to be 16,600, right? You can see here 16,200. All of these are pretty strong supports, right? If I to show you one more thing, you might be aware of this down trending channel in this case. So that is the ultimate case for Nifty, right? So here what you can see is a something like this. So here what we may expect in the short term is the breakdown of this horizontal support zone, this one I am talking about, right? After which we may see a clear uh, correction till around the 16,200, followed by this ultimate support level of 15,700. So yeah, that is very much possible looking at the momentum on the sell side, right? So just be aware of that. Take long positions only with very proper analysis. Do proper risk management, right? Do not trade in very high quantity. Why I'm saying so is because just look at the India VIX, right? India VIX has shot up really quickly. If you look at it, uh, just give me a moment. Let this load. So what you can see is again India VIX is around at 90. It is pretty good as of now. But look at the US VIX. Right, the US VIX is absolutely terrible. If I have to show that to you, so this is the US VIX. It is trading above 30 level, so that is not a good thing. It is at around 33. So again, this VIX volatility might also come into the Indian markets. But to be honest, the Indian markets have been holding up the 200 EMA. The Nifty has been holding up the 200 EMA pretty strongly. So if the stocks do not if the stocks sustain, right, if we don't see really sharp selling pressure, then of course it should hold up the 200 EMA, and I would be really happy if it does that, because if I have to show one thing, right, just have a look at it. So here what we can see is again, so what we may expect is again, if in any case Nifty bounces off from here, right, in this way, followed by something like this, then we may see this trend line breakout, and that is going to be a nice position to enter in long trades, right? Whether it is on options, on futures, or in the equity market, it all depends upon what type of a trader you are. But that is going to be a nice bull market if this thing gets executed. But again, as of now, this is highly not probable, because the global markets are not doing well, and we can't really expect any of such event occurring in the near future. The best thing to expect right now is just a sideways consolidation, right? It is not going to perform well. It stocks are going to go down pretty quickly, I'm pretty sure about that, right? If Reliance manages to do well, it has recently broken its previous all-time high. That is a good technical setup for myself. You may also learn that in my course. The details are in the description, right? So if Reliance manages to sustain above the previous all-time high and give some bull run, then that should be a good thing for the market overall. So those were a few things that I wanted to discuss about Nifty and Bank Nifty. Let's come to Bank Nifty in a moment. So here is Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, again, the same thing is happening here as well. We are seeing a consolidation at around the 200 period exponential moving average. So both the indices are at around that. But again, the bearish engulfing candlestick pattern that has formed in both Nifty and Bank Nifty, that should indicate some correction till around the 35,400, or maybe the 35,000 mark. That is highly probable, right? And we may expect a bounce from there on again. So Those are a few things really highly volatile as of now, and the trend is on the downside for the midterm, right? So do not go for long position swing trades as of now. Just let the market settle a bit, right? If you want to really trade in long positions, then you may go for all time high breakout stocks. Those really do well in such market scenarios, right? So if you want to learn about it again, then just join our Telegram channel. The details are there, right? You will be able to understand it in a very good way, right? So hope you guys had some help with this video. I just wanted to discuss about a few things regarding the global market. So see you guys in our next video. Do give us a subscribe, right? That should help us in the long run. And see you guys in our free membership. The link is in the description. Just join it right now and you will be glad that you have done it. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next one.